Strategic human resource management, one of the most difficult resource to manage. Well, some people are also talking about that strategic human resource should not be called human as a resource. We will not go into that debate today, but sometimes later. This module number 17 of strategic human resource management is about generations in the workplace. As we were talking about generations in the workplace in the last module, and we talked about Generation Y, we will see some other generations at workplace and what are their values. Or, in other words, what they prefer or what they like. Remember, guys, the Generation X, Generation Y, or people preferences, these are the concepts. When we talk about concepts, concepts are slightly different than beliefs. So, what I think about something or how I see something, you might see that thing differently because we have a concept about education, concept about employer, concept about job. These are the concepts we have different opinion about it. So for some people, job is everything, while for others, it's only the mean through which you earn bread and butter. So this is your concept of job, and this is the other person concept of job. People from different generations, they have different concepts about employment, money, job, time, life, and so on. So these are the common labels. Research has divided the generations into 5 generations based on the age bracket. When people were born, were labeled as a one generation. For example, the radio generation that was born between 1925 and 1945. What was radio generation? Do we have a radio generation in our current employment? Do we have radio generations working for us in our organizations nowadays? Or none of them has left to work in the current organizations? Mostly beyond traditional retirement age, some of them may want to work. If you looked at the later part of radio generation, still you may find some people who are able to work or who are working. Baby boomers, the people who were born between 1946 to 1964. So this is one of the large segment that exist in the labor market. According to this, what would be the current age of the people who belongs to baby boomers? It vary from if somebody was born in 1946, so what would be the current age of that person? For example, 44 plus 20, so it is almost 64. So 64 and then 1964, 64 to 84. So this is the age bracket of baby boomers. The large segment occupies many mid and upper level management positions. Some are very close to the retirement age, or some are getting retired. So the latest people from this age bracket would be those who are having almost 64 years of age. So you can imagine that the people who are 64 years of age are about to retire or about to getting retired or may have retired already. Generation X, so 1965 to 1980, the people who were born between this age bracket or these years. So it is also known as MTV generation, responsible for many innovations that have shaped today business and communication. So the people who were born in this age, they are known as they are responsible for a lot of innovations happened in the last 20-30 years. For example, the internet, for example, the Facebook, for example, the YouTube, and so on. So MTV generation responsible for many innovations that have shaped today what we have in our life today is something which has been invented or innovated by people who were born during this age. Generation Y, 1981 to 1995, so often known as millennials, technology centric, also known as impatience with corporate hierarchy. What we mean by corporate hierarchy is that there is a hierarchy in the organization, top manager, middle manager, lower managers. So this is hierarchy in organization. So the people who were born between 1981 and 1995, when they are working in an organization, they are slightly impatient. They believe that competency, knowledge, and education should be given preference rather than the seniority. So, the organization hierarchy. So, desire for meaningful and personalized work experience. When they are working for an organization or when they are working for an employer, they are looking for a meaningful work. What this work is gonna do for myself and for others. Am I helping someone? Am I making a product which is really contributing for the health or for other factors for the society or for the organization or for the families and so on? Anyway, let's complete this chart and we can summarize. Generation Z, or also known as Generation Internet. You might have studied these generations in other modules, but when we are talking about the labor market, they have significant importance for the strategic human resource management. So the Generation Z, or Internet age, the people who were born after the 1996 or in the 1996. So according to this age bracket, the people whose age is 24 years or less than that, they belong to Generation Z or Generation Internet. We also call them Generation Internet because they were born when www, the website or the internet, had been already invented. What I mean by that? अगर आप अपने पेरेंट्स से बात करें या अगर आप में से कुछ लोग जिनकी एज ब्रैकेट जनरेशन जी नहीं है, तो यू मे हैव रियलाइज कि आपके होते हुए इंटरनेट आया, आपके होते हुए www, दैट इज द URL और वेबसाइट्स, दे वर इन्वेंटेड. तो आपने इनके बगैर भी ज़िंदगी देखी है, इनके बगैर भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस देखी हैं, इनके बगैर भी लाइफ देखी है. For example, if you talk with your parents or your grandparents, they might have seen the life without electricity. कहते थे हमारे ज़माने में जैसे बिजली नहीं होती थी. तो सिमिलरली अगर आप मुझसे पूछें तो आई वॉज बोर्न डेफिनेटली बिफोर दिस एज, तो आई कैन से दैट कि इंटरनेट हमारे सामने आया और हमने इंटरनेट से पहले की एज भी देखी है. So the people who were born in the internet age or the born who were in the after 1996, they cannot think of what was life before 1996, how things were working before 1996. They cannot think of that. What was the importance of post office? What was the importance of communication through the different channels and different media? This is what they have not seen. So there is a difference between these people. Because these people are born in different age brackets, these people have different attitudes, and these people have different values, and they see their employees or their colleagues, they also see their workplace, they also see the organizations, they also see the financial benefits they are getting from their work slightly differently. Thank you.